Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is David, and here we go with the financial log. So I'm back with that first debt log. This is the February round, and a lot has changed actually. Had a few updates to my ever-growing system because I used to have a system before I had kind of given my wife some reign of the finances. But in terms of getting my debt down, I just felt like I needed to feel it more. So I'm just kind of getting my foot. I don't know what I was about to say just now. Trying to get back in the hang of things. So anyway, knocked out this little payment right here. That one is gone. This is the amount that I was able to put on the Capital One, $289.43 from a minimum payment of $112. Now, it may not seem like a lot, and it's not, but in the grand scheme of things and how all this works, it's a great start, especially when you have like one income, low income. This is actually a really good start. So it's going to be really good momentum. Now, for me, in my case, I was able to pick up some overtime this week, and I'm looking forward to that check because it's like right under max overtime. So this is going to be a good check. But I got to keep that momentum as much as I can because we are in a slow season right now. So I have to be very conservative with everything, like as far as food, groceries, things like that. I got to be very, very frugal. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into some of the things that I changed. So number one, when you're doing the debt snowball, for me, I kind of like to have an automated system. So something that you spend, you spend a little bit of time under the pressure of trying to figure out the system, and then go through like maybe 1 month and then perfect it, and then the rest of it is just going to be cake. So this is how I kind of set myself up. So with most of the credit cards you have, you're actually able to change your due date. So I don't know if you knew that. That might be a tip for some of y'all, but you are able to change the due date. So I listed it in order of whatever I'm tackling first will go last. Now, unfortunately, with the one I am tackling first, I wasn't able to get like a last place. But it's definitely later than it was. So it was on the 2nd. Now it is due on the 19th. But then I'll put whatever I'm going to do last up front so that I'm just paying the minimum payment. And I can do that week by week. Because remember, I don't necessarily have a low income, but we're in a slow season right now. So in the beginning, this is going to be really helpful because if I'm having really bad weeks, I can at least knock my minimum payment off and then save, you know what I'm saying? Save the one that you're really gunning for last. Make all the money that you can make, gather up all the funds you can get, and just throw it on there. So at least you covered all your bases with the minimum payments on everything else. So Capital One was done. Bank of America, I paid that minimum payment, check that one off. And then today, I actually paid this minimum payment. So I can take that off. And then boom. 1 check mark. 2 check marks if I cleared it. 1 check mark if I just got the minimum payment or like a payment. And then I also did city as well. Got that out of there. And yes, city is the last card that I'm going to be tackling. The, what is it, the 75,000 one. And that one's now due on the 6th. So that one's the first minimum payment that I'll be paying. Let's see here. Now, with, I have a few things like Planet Fitness that I can't use a credit card. I actually do use a credit card to pay my bills. So that is one thing that I do. So I don't spend any money on credit cards except for my bills. And then I'll pay all those bills on with one payment. And Planet Fitness is one that comes out of a checking account. And then my car loan also has to come out of a checking account. So car loan. Now, on my paycheck, I have several checking accounts. So this one I have going into its own checking account. And so Planet Fitness is $27.11. And my loan is what, $725, 12, right? So with these payments on my paycheck, I'll have, what is it? It's like $6.28, something like that. And then this one, I have like, I think it was 182 and some change or whatever it was. I forgot what it was, but so this will come out of my weekly check, and then this will come out of my weekly check, and they will go into their own checking accounts. And then with this is auto, you have to have this on auto payment. And then the car, I have a recurring payment as well, but I set that up. And so this keeps funneling into my paycheck, and then they auto draft it out of sight, out of mind. So this is, I don't touch this. If I know, and then in my third account, I have whatever is remaining. So if I get money in here, I know money went in here. So this is out of sight, out of mind. I don't have to worry about my car payment. I don't have to worry about my Planet Fitness. They each have their own account. And I mean, I could, have them in the same account, but, I'm a Virgo. I love to overcomplicate things. And this is probably an overcomplication, but with me, I've had a lot of bad luck with forgetting payments and stuff like that. So I just know that these have their own dedicated account. And I did actually use it for other things. I don't have a lot right now. But yeah. And so my bills will pretty much come out of this account, this remaining account, which, I'll be budgeting for, and probably in another video, I'll get into that. This is just kind of an overview of everything for last week. And then I'll be making an update next week. And so going forward, obviously I got the imprint. The car payment's going to take care of itself. So I'll have this minimum payment. And probably in the next video, I'll be a little bit more detailed. This camera right here, I've only got like a couple more minutes left for this video. So, and I've got some things that I got to get done tonight. So I'm just going to wrap it up here. That's going to be this week, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm doing my reading. I think. Yeah, I think it's going to be my reading blog. Can't remember. But anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good and y'all be safe out there.